air traffic controllers in Southeast Asia have lost contact with a jumbo jet carrying 239 people.
Their fates still unknown. For their families, every day emotional highs and extreme lows.
The Malaysia Maritime Enforcement Agency also spotted oil slicks in the South China Sea.
Malaysian authorities, meanwhile, have identified 2 passengers traveling on stolen passports. Police say there's no evidence the 2 young men were part of any terrorist group.
We have now learned that the plane was way off course when it disappeared, that the plane had almost done a complete U-turn. The question now is why, and another big question, of course, is where.
All right, good night. Those are the last words heard from the cockpit of Flight 370. One of the first questions for investigators, who were the 2 men at the controls of Flight 370?
Sir, can you tell us what you were doing inside the house? Are you investigating? Can you tell us anything about your investigation?
There are a lot of theories out there about what happened to Flight 370.
2 communication systems stopped working within minutes of each other. Was someone trying to hide the plane?
What we don't know and what we do know are sort of starting to come together.
Its last contact, 8:11 a.m., somewhere along this arc that stretches as far north as Kazakhstan and as far south as the Indian Ocean west of Australia.
The focus of Australia's search efforts now are trying to locate 2 pieces of debris spotted in satellite information.
It is probably the best lead we have right now, but we need to get there, find them, see them, assess them, to know whether it's really meaningful or not.
9,000 miles searched, but nothing to show for it, for 5 planes scouring the vast waters of the Indian Ocean.
It's about the most inaccessible spot that you could imagine on the face of the Earth. But if there is anything down there, we will find it.
Based on their new analysis, Inmarsat and the AAIB have concluded that MH370 flew along the southern corridor and that its last position was in the middle of the Indian Ocean west of Perth. This is a remote location, far from any possible landing sites. It is therefore with deep sadness and regret that I must inform you that according to this new data, flight MH370 ended in the southern Indian Ocean.